Hey y'all, happy Thursday. How's everybody doing today? Thanks for putting the title of my video up, viewers of you. I appreciate you, baby. Hey Jill's Comfort Zone. Hey Angie C. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. I know I am. It's been a busy morning, but honey, I am here now. Hey my can't handle all that horrible singing. Who's singing Miami Popo? Who's singing? Anyway, child. Child, we got some stuff to talk about today, right? Y'all, please hit the like button upon entering the room. I would greatly appreciate it. Um, he said, hi, well, hi, but who was singing though? But anyway, y'all got me sidetracked already. I'm like, huh? Okay. But anyway, child, we got some things to talk about. There was a lot that went on yesterday. It was so much bad energy, bad demonic energy going around yesterday that I said, you know what? Not only I'm not, hey Viper Lil, not only am I not going live, I'm just gonna click off this internet, leave this YouTube space right here in particular alone, and come back tomorrow, which is today, and talk about it, right? Because the energy for me was so dark. There was so many dark clouds looming yesterday. And I was like, wow. Hey, True Black, how you doing? Thank you, Viber Love. And so here's the title of the video, Too Much Bad Energy, right? So, honey, we gonna might as well go on and get started. Y'all, please hit the like button. Saw a couple of things, want to talk about a couple of things. I got a couple of questions. Y'all know me, right? And because I heard a couple of things that were very interesting to me, right? So let's start with Reed, right? The Reed versus that thing over there. Okay. So uh what made me start to be leery yesterday was I was listening to Reed's video, right? Before I got off, before the bad energy said I was listening to Reed's video, and she said that she was leaving, but she also got over there and she was explaining, trying to explain why she associated herself to, that thing she associated herself to, which really was not an explanation to me. Hey, Cap. But she said that what she said was, she associated herself with that person because when that person came back, nobody wanted to fool with her. And she just wanted to, treat her like she was a person. Hey, Miss B, how you doing? Now, my thing is, if you know how this person is, and I asked her this the other day, did you think you was gonna be special? Did you think it wasn't gonna happen to you? Because Rita's was also, from what I heard, she was pretty much explaining, how long she had been around, right? And so if you had started coming around way back when Five Babe was doing those videos, those coffee videos, when she used to sit on the floor, with the coffee cup and do her videos and stuff, that means you was around for her and that thing, her and IHop over there getting into it, right? I'm gonna call her IHop, which I know what I'm talking about. Because when you say that Dark Cloud's name, I'm just not here for it. I'm not going to be promoting that Dark Cloud or anything like that, because that right there, that is a whole piece of work, right? Yeah, some people around here, from what I heard yesterday, need I know a lot of y'all seen the movie Deliverance, right? Some of these folks around here, they need a deliverance type exorcism, okay? As it pertains to some of the stuff that I heard, right? Because I did my recap today. Because like I said, I didn't want that energy jumping off on me, because I don't need them type of problems, right? And so, anyway, so Rita's over there talking about, why she decided to team up with IHop. She wanted IHop to be seen as a person, and all of this and all of that there. So, like I said, I'm wondering if she thought she was gonna be special. It seemed like she wanted to be Captain Save a Demon. You know what I mean? Or just wanted to be with the inner circle. I find it very interesting when some people on here all about, like I do my thing by myself and all of this and all of that. Now y'all know when I say I am on my own, y'all know by now that I have always been on my own, right? I don't need no group chat gate. I don't need no people to talk to offline. I don't need no Instagram telephone. I don't need none of that, right? Because in my Sean Bradley voice, a queen truly stands alone. And part of the reason why I stand alone is because of some of the stuff that I heard yesterday, right? So Reed's on there talking, and I really thought that instead of Reed leaving, here's my thing. And the reason why the title says Reed ran from herself is because if you be talking out hard, you got this Philly accent, you act like you that girl, you bad about it. But how in the world are you gonna run from somebody that you attached yourself to, and you that chick, right? Now, I'm confused, right? So I never ever would have thought that Reed would allow herself to be ran off. I don't think she would run off her from herself, because she really running from herself, and the things that were brought out about her. That's what she really running from. You know, she running from all the stuff being exposed that she was allegedly doing behind the scenes. Right? That's what she's running from, in my opinion. But I don't understand how you gonna be an undercover bad guy, and then when it's exposed that you were undercover bad guy, turn around and run from it. I'm confused about that, right? Olivia ain't the B sector afraid of that. They come. I don't know what they're afraid of, but I'm not. I don't know what they're afraid of. That ain't my world. I don't know them people like it. Whatever. That's part of the reason why I'm confused. Let's talk about it. Hey, Max Boogie. So I don't know what it is that she think, what she done told the dark forest over there that she don't want to come out. But Reed, I just want you to know, honey, you were set up. You was nothing more. This was going to happen to you. Because we know that Dark Forest over there now got another project that she's doing, and the reason why you got done like that is, for the purposes of using your situation to garner, people over to her new venture, right? That's why you were done like that. So yeah. But I'm just, hey, Tomorrow's Tattoos, how you doing? Hey, Miss Queenie. Y'all please hit the like button if you don't mind. Thanks for being number 23 on the likes, Max Boogie. I appreciate you, love. So anyway, y'all please hit the like button. And so anyway, so Reed's over there and she talking, but she really ain't saying nothing. So my thing is, she ran off the panel from BS and from YouTube by her doxing, by her. Well, that's what I'm saying. If you're gonna be the bad guy, then you have to stand in it, or don't do it. See, my mom always told me if you don't start nothing, it won't be nothing. Okay. If you're not strong enough to stand in your ish, if you're gonna be afraid about something you did in your life, past or present, then just simply don't do it. Okay, simply do not do it. Hey, Miss 313, you know, Miss Olivia, that's crazy how it's destroyed Reed for simply not doing what. Well, I mean, I talked about it last week. I talked about it last week when I came out and said some of my thank you, Miss Queenie, some of my 32 likes, y'all. We moving on up to 100. Can y'all please give me to 100 likes? And so I talked about last week. I don't know if you was over here that when VS mentioned to Reed that she should strike Ness's channel. If she didn't strike that channel, it was gonna be a problem. Okay. And so now it's a problem. See, they don't call me the Oracle for nothing. Okay. First lady YouTube, how you doing? Hey, certified tech. So we already been through that. Go back and look at my video from the other day, right? So you asked some questions that I already done answered, right? And so anyway, um, what was I saying? So yeah, she over there talking. She called herself confessing. She reminded me of Usher. These are my confessions, man. I'm low and I don't know what to do. I guess I gotta give you part two of my confession. Okay. Thanks, Crafton Hall and Leela. She's been a member for 21 months. That's a true nomad. Thank you, Crafton House girl. Thank you, Certified Tech. Because yes, I did. We had this conversation last week. Okay, I already told my people what was gonna happen, and it happened. Okay, these are my confessions. Anyway, moving right along with our content, right? Don't shoot the messenger. So anyway, she over there confessing, and I said, "I'm sorry." You sorry for what, child? Oh, I don't want people about the Death Star no more. Mm-mm. I don't want people about that. We moved on from that. You know, once I warn you, it's on you, Miss O. I feel like you can't scratch. I feel like you can't scratch or drag level people TF alone. Cause why mess with these people income? Like this misery and as far as right, the mindset of an ignorant. Well, I have to agree, Mass Bookie. I have to agree with you. Thank you, certified tech confessions. Oh, child, I am just this is like a lot, right? And so anyway, we ain't got to that part yet. You can't rush my content. Are you okay? So anyway, um, but as it pertains to Reed, she's over apologizing and not apologizing. She apologized to a couple of people. Did she unapologize to a couple of people? But I found it very interesting that when she was over there apologizing to the bison, right? She apologized. She said, she took back everybody's apology except for her apologizing to the bison. Now I found that interesting because when the bison did her video yesterday, she was pretty much kicking Reed while she was down. So honey, while you were apologizing, honey, you did that in vain because she did not appreciate it anyway. And why would you apologize to another demon? I'm confused by that. And I really, and before she put her channel in incognito, I really would have liked her to answer how she felt about she apologizing to the bison, and the bison pretty much threw it back in her face. You know, Reed didn't even have to be warned because Reed already knew. She been around for whatever. Right, new day, same stuff. She didn't have to be warned. She knew what the deal was. She walked right into there with both eyes open. Okay. We got 45 likes, y'all. We almost halfway to that 100 likes, child. Hit the like button, share the video. Thank y'all. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Oh, and don't be afraid to subscribe to the membership either. Okay. You found it interesting too, Miss Queen. And so anyway, um, she said, yeah, that pile up on Reed is weak AF. Like I don't know other broad to help me express how I've been feeling because I'm gonna let you know I don't nobody speaking for me. I don't know what that mean, Max. I don't know what it mean. If you're doing voice to text, it ain't coming out right. Right? She knows. Yeah, that's right. And then my thing is, what is the psychology behind that? What is the psychology behind aligning yourself up with somebody that you know is gonna do you dirty? Like I gave that analogy the other day about the side chick finally getting the husband away from the wife, marrying the side chick, and then the side chick get cheated on. What did you think was gonna happen to you? Well, did you think you was special? Because the same way you get them is the same way you gonna lose them. Okay. They the Be Sick the podcast. Hey Tisa. It seemed like people paired up on her because they seen someone else do it. I don't. I didn't. Now, if it was a pile up on her, I didn't see it. I didn't feel that way. Me myself. I think what people were doing. You waiting for X-ray T, so I hope everything okay. I think what people were doing was the same thing that happened when everybody get caught up around her. It was just her turn. She got caught up. She been in the midst of so many people. Nothing was done to her yesterday that hadn't been done to anybody else around here, right? And I'm just saying, period. But why apologize? If you're gonna be a villain, be a villain. Okay? I'm just saying. You ain't got to apologize for being a villain if you a villain. Okay? Basically proud up and dox people. So Pelabon real Scott Demetrius, hey, you know what I mean? It is what it is. I don't have no, I'm just doing my commentary, child. Well, child, I don't have no soft emotions when it comes to that, cause that's what you get. Cause we all grown around here, okay? You ain't walking into nothing blind. Now, if you was walking into it blind, I might give you some sympathy, but seeing as how you weren't walking blind, then no, it is what it is. I don't. Everybody know that I don't coddle people around here, not on my channel. Okay. So she thought VS was going to pity her and her children. Why? Why she think that, Miss Playful? Why? That's why she started sharing private things about her kid. I don't even know why. Right? It did not work. How do you think somebody is gonna show you pity or feel some kind of emotional way about you? That person, number one, is already a demon. The soul is already black. Okay, the heart is black. It can't feel empathy or sympathy and love for nobody because it can't even feel love for itself. So what? Once again, did you think you was gonna be special? I'm confused. But anyway, for whatever reason, so all that was going on. And then in the midst of her doing all that, from what I understand, I can get over the lady says she don't like to well, we get to that part, certified tech. I'm glad you mentioned that, right? So we know that after that, now I did not look at this video at all, but I heard some things because I refused to click on it, right? Like I said, I'm not with that bad energy to that level, and I'm just going to resist the devil and he will flee. Okay? Okay. So anyway, doing when Rita's over there confessing, uh uh old girl pops up alive over there. Y'all, we at 57 likes. Can we get 100, please? So the wigs lady, now I got a confession to make. I had never heard of this wigs person. I really had never heard of that person before. And I've been over here forever. So maybe that person was behind the scenes or down in the chat. Y'all know I don't do a whole lot. If I'm looking at your video, I ain't even necessarily looking at the chat. I don't like to type in the chat. I don't, it's very hard for me to deal with the chats. You know what I mean? That's why I would rather hit links. You know what I mean? And so because of that, I guess I had never seen that person before. So do she have, does the wigs person go by another name? Because I don't remember that person. I know of some backhanded S she was in on regarding me. Really? She no victim. Oh, you talking about Reed, right? I just play dumb. You can't be spiritual when it's convenient. That's right. No, you cannot. No, you cannot. You are absolutely right. I absolutely agree with you. Wigs and Ryan from back in the day. Wigs and Wine. Mm. I kind of remember that name, Wigs and Wine. Maybe see here's the reason why I don't know who this Wigs person is. It's because I've never been an avid watcher of Reed's channel, and that's no shade, but that's just never been my cup of tea. You know what I mean? And like I said the other day, there are a couple of people on here that I have on purpose never gone after, on purpose or done commentary on for a reason. Because if I'm gonna do commentary on you, then that means I have to watch you. You know what I mean? And I never really wanted to do content on Reed, simply because I felt like this was an outlet of her, because she was raising her autistic child. So I was like, this is an outlet. Now I did not realize that all of the stuff Weeks and Wine was in my chat last week. Wow, really? What did she say? What did she say? Weeks and Reed used to used to live together. Did they really, Tisa? Wow. Well, I heard it was a banger, Creole. So anyway, the Wigs lady pops up on VS channel, and I'm like, well, is this a setup? So Reed is over there talking, and her ex, good Judy. But so did the who contacted the Wigs to pop up on VS channel? Because for me that was very convenient. Now, was that organic? I don't know if can y'all tell me how she got over there? Because from what I understand, she hadn't been online for a while. You know what I mean? She said, no, they used to. Yeah, yeah, I heard you, Tisa. They used to live together. Wow. Mm, 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 mm. I find it suspect she hasn't talked to her for 3 years. Then all of a sudden she caught. Right. You know what I mean? I'm thinking, hold up, man. This sounds like a setup. Okay. So was the wigs lady contacted to hit old girl's link over there because her and Reed is into it because that's what it sounded like to me. She's been in the class for years watching everything. Well, I heard this what she said. Vibro said not live together, but does lives together. I'm sorry, child. I'm in my I'm I'm sorry, Tisa. Forgive me, child. I'm sorry. I'm in my bag right now, Tisa, and I'm trying to read the chat, but I'm trying to multitask here, and y'all know I don't have no moderators, so I have to keep eye on the chat while I'm doing my commentary, and sometimes it gets confusing for me. Mm. So the lady popped out because VS started saying her name and saying that Reed said she was dead. Oh, is that right? So she didn't contact her. She just popped out because VS started saying her name and Reed started saying she was, not here anymore. Is that how that happened? Okay. All right. So it's kind of organic then. Okay. So anyway, I heard she popped up on the panel. I don't know what all she said. But I tried to listen to. I wasn't gonna listen to anything that anybody said over there on that channel. You see what I'm saying? But from what I understand, she did a whole press tour yesterday, right? Because she popped up on Pizarro's spaceship over there, if you will, and I heard a little bit of stuff that was going on over there. I found it very interesting that conversation that she had with the bison over there. She said she ain't really never really liked the bison, basically because the bison was a bit sketchy. And I'm thinking, well, if that's the case, that should have been your best friend. All the stuff that you said you was around here doing with Reed and whoever else. I was like, wow, okay, that's interesting. That happened, right? We had 71 likes, y'all. We almost hit 100 likes. This is just on panel. Oh, she was just on her panel 2 days ago? Wow, okay. I didn't see it. So anyway, but I found interesting some of the stuff that people were saying that she said, right? First of all, I don't know now here's the thing. Here's my thing about energy, right? With Lilo said the Reed started stated that lady was fighting. Oh wow. Oh wow. So anyway, they say the lady said that she had a lot of health problems, right? They said she lost her eyes, she lost her teeth, and she was unapologetic about, she was doxing, and she just revealed a whole lot of stuff about herself. Now, when it comes to that part, and says she didn't bathe, her and Reed didn't like to bathe or something like that. Did I hear that? That's indicative to me of having some kind of dark energy on you, right? Having been a form of possession, right? You know what I mean? Because how in the world you gonna lose your eye and lose your teeth and have diabetes and whatever else? And instead of going to God and asking God for healing, you going to the internet. You going to the internet to do dirty deeds when you in midst of a health crisis. So is you using your one good eye that you got left to dox people? I'm confused. That's what she said. That's what I heard along. Said she lost her teeth because she didn't take care of her teeth. Lost the eye. Got diabetes. I don't. Did they say she got kidney problems too? I'm like, what the world is going on? And you online worrying about what's going on online. You doxing people. You unapologetic about it. And you, honey, you need to be going to God, not YouTube, not Reed, not VS, not whoever else. Honey, you need to be taking it to Jesus. You need to be asking to be covered by the blood. You need to lay down prostrate and plead for the blood of Jesus to cover you and heal you. But instead, you coming online. Like I said, from in my opinion, that's what I've been about bad energy. You know, because some people, instead of taking it to Jesus, they taking it to the point to where they taking it to demons. That's what it would appear to me. She also said she had ex with. I heard that. Like I said, demonic activity. Demonic activity, First Lady of YouTube. Demonic activity. What else can you chalk it up to? You in the midst of doing all of this. Y'all, we almost to 100 likes. We got 76. You in the midst of going through all of these troubles. So you're using your good eye and your probably your hydrogen peroxide because you done lost all your teeth in your mouth. The docs people, and you ain't taking it to Jesus. I'm thinking, is these people okay? You know. And then Reed, I had no so Reed behind the scenes starting the mess, and then she gonna run and do a conspiracy on it, and then you gonna be telling this lady over here that don't give a dang about nothing, including herself, all your personal business, to the point to where she's mocking your children. Okay, hitting the live button, ain't that something, Jill? Worried about the wrong thing. Worried about the wrong thing. When people damn bad like that, it makes them nasty and miserable. It need to make them want to go to God. Nasty and miserable is the wrong place to be when you down bad. Okay? Because you best believe when I got an issue going on, I'm taking it to Jesus. Okay? I forgot she said she doesn't like. Yeah, I heard that too. Now, so do y'all understand why I could not watch a lot of that stuff? Because that's demonic energy, in my opinion. You know? So when I say Reed was running from herself, she running from herself. She running from herself because maybe she finally realized that, hey, I should have took a break from this YouTube thing a long time ago. But you can't, when you do decide to come back, Reed, and you come from incognito, I want you to come over here and hit my link, girl, because I got a word for you, okay? Because we are too old to, some of us, some of y'all are too old to be going there, okay? But people don't realize all that doxing and doing all that. It's bad energy. It's dark energy. I would never. You know what I mean? I know when to step back. Like I said, you know what I mean? Because I ain't got nothing to do with it. Because I'm going to do my commentary on it. But I ain't got to listen to it, listen to the actual voices, word for word, and all this. I get the Cliff Notes version. Okay? Because don't people realize that even on this internet, when you are at your lowest point, and if you are feeling nasty and you are feeling sick and your soul is weak, even on this internet, these evil entities, these demons can jump on you and attach themselves to you. Okay? So you need to be prayed up and taking it to Jesus. Okay? You're taking it to the wrong place. Instead of you feeling like you ain't got nothing else, so you just gonna go straight to nasty and miserable, you need to take it to Jesus, okay, and pray for strength and let Him handle it. Pray and give it to God. Don't pray and be miserable and come on YouTube and make it worse. Pray and give it to God. Because you're making deals with things that you really is going to be a bad outcome. Because when it comes time for the pay up, you ain't going to be ready to pay up. Look at what Reed going through right now. That's right. I don't entertain demons. My grandmother used to say, "Don't let the devil ride, cause he gonna want to drive." You got that right, Oxy. I wish I would. Do you hear me? This OFT yesterday. I'm now wondering, can words be of course. Like what you mean after yesterday? How old are you? The tongue is powerful. Y'all ain't never heard that in the Bible. The tongue a lot of the times is mightier than the sword. There are several passages in the Bible talking about the power of the tongue. The power of the tongue can exorcise demons. The power of tongue can change your whole world around. That's why they say life and death lies in the power of the tongue. Okay? That's right, certified tech. If you're not prayed up And if you're not cognizant of what's going on, they will jump onto you right from this YouTube thing. Okay, you can't wrong many and use the excuse that this is beef. Right? That's when it's you. It's you. I'm in the beef sector. I ain't doxing nobody, trying to find nobody, trying to hurt nobody. I don't care enough about folks that I don't know to want to know how you live, where you work, what you eat, blah blah, every aspect about your life, not knowing the whole full time you're a whole online stalker. Because when you see people doing all this doxing and all of this and all that, not only is it dark energy, like you got to, these people are online stalkers, okay? And they make it seem like it's normal. You online stalking and harassing somebody. That's what you're doing. When you're looking up their information, you wanting to go to their, hey, you online stalking people. It's easier to tame a wild animal than it is to tame the tongue. You right about that, First Lady. I agree, Miss O. I can't watch some. Yeah, I can't watch some of these CCs. I instantly feel different. Me too. Ree got mad at me because I told her that BS is a demon, and she already know that. Everybody knows she ain't changed. Okay, she knew that going in. You know, but now we know why she didn't mind associating herself with that demon over there because she already had that energy in her. Okay. Hey, Granny Love, the tongue is the strongest muscle in the body. Yes, it is. It's that way for a reason. We got 86 likes, y'all. We about there. We only need 14. Can I get 14, 15 likes from y'all? Can I get 14, 15 likes, please? I appreciate you. Anyway, so you got to be careful how you're moving around here. Okay. Yeah, she knew what she was dealing with, you know. So, yeah. But you know what they say? Birds of a feather flock together. Okay. Even if you got a bird 1,000 miles away, they be coming from a 1,000 miles away to find a flock, okay? So simply because they can flock with you, okay? Don't come on here calling somebody a demon when you already knew there was a demon going in. Don't come on here and try to confession your way out of some bull crap because your good Judy done exposed you, okay? And you ought to be embarrassed for acting like that, all of them. Yeah, I ain't got nothing against her. I showed on purpose for years. I've never. This is just the truth. This is just a messenger. I'm not saying it no malice. I ain't being facetious. You know what I mean. This is just my commentary. I don't have nothing against nobody. Okay. DS was so cold with her words, no emotion. Of course. Well, I mean, what? I'm confused. But like I said, people like that kind of thing on here. And she back because the people want her to be back. So it's just content for me. Okay. Only thing I can control is my channel, and I'm doing commentary on my channel. That's all I control. I can control. And if it come up something about it, I want to talk about it, I'm gonna talk about it. If I don't, I won't. That's all I can say. Y'all please hit the like button. No, we at 100 likes because it's just content for me. Okay. But that was very interesting. All of that crying and whining and niggas explaining and you a demon now, this, that, no, no. No, no, no. So even before you attached yourself with that demon over there, you still was a chaos demon doing your own thing behind the scenes. Okay. Hey Dominique, thank you. Number 98. Thank you, Dominique. We need 2 more likes, y'all. Did I get them yet? When we get to 100 likes, y'all let me know by putting some balloons in the thing. Oh, we got 100 likes. Thank you, Certified Tech. Thank y'all. So, uh, that's all I got to say, I guess, about that whole thing. So it was revealed that Reed was doing, more behind the scenes than some of us realized. Thank you, so thank you, Krausen House. She was doing more than, thank you, Max, doing more than I realized, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? You know, You just have to be careful of the energy that you introduce yourself to, even online, because words are powerful things. People spin word spells all the time. If you don't know what a word spell is, Google it. Or go down some of my old content when I used to talk about things of that nature. You see what I'm saying? People are always talking about, I do content, I do content. I heard Ness over there talking about some she do content versus whatever else somebody else does. I heard no, honey, you don't do content. No, no. Y'all go down some of my old videos from a couple of years ago. It's content in there. Okay. I do content. All right. Or did it. Now I just do commentary because ain't nobody listening to the actual content anyway. So okay. Okay. I just do commentary. I ain't finna waste my time. Ah. Mm-mm. It's easy to come on and do commentary, okay? You actually got to work on content. You got to do more than hit the like button when you're doing content. Okay? Mhm. Mhm. I'm just saying. Your grandmama taught you about word spells, first lady YouTube. Yes, words are very powerful things. There's a whole book, the whole book of Psalms in the Bible ain't nothing but a book of spells. The whole book of Psalms. Okay? There's a whole book of spells, and that's in the Bible. That's how powerful words are. That's when the Lord tell you to speak. If you truly believe, speak to that mountain and it will move. But you got to have all faith. You see what I'm saying? Chad. I'm just saying. Just gotta think about it. Even I, I'm very outspoken, but even I, believe it or not, have a muzzle on my mouth. Okay. It might not seem like I got a muzzle on my mouth when it comes to these folks around here, but trust me, I got a muzzle on my mouth, child. Okay, it's a muzzle because it can get pretty bad. hmm But anyway, that's what I felt about what was going on. I found it very interesting. I still don't understand why the lady. I guess she put it on her stuff on incognito to kind of let it blow over. But I do agree with whoever said that she need to stand in it because she knows she gonna be bad. Because clearly she's addicted to this stuff, addicted to being a chaos demon. So why incognito? Why even let if you a demon? Why you let that a demon that number one? Here's my thing, and I'm gonna move on to the rest. Right? If you balls to the wall like you say you are, if you that hard read, why did you leave? What does she got on you now? I heard somebody say that she still got some real info in the clip that she could unload. That's a threat. Why would you let somebody threaten you with your own teeth? You're supposed to win 0 dark 30 on that heifer. Okay, that's what you supposed to done. I'm amazed at how people don't see the. I'm amazed too, Heavy Bird. I'm amazed too. Absolutely. Whole book of spells, right? People need to be very careful of what comes out their mouth. Myself, you got dang on right about that. People be wishing all kind of things on people when they don't realize that they wishing them on themselves. That's how powerful the tongue is. Okay. hmm But I agree. That's why some things, not even going there. A lot of this stuff on here, I don't, I try, I don't, nope. Mm-mm. That's why I just do commentary. I don't beef no more. Because I realized a while back when I stopped beefing that this ain't doing nothing but going darker and darker. And that ain't finna. I'm not finna attach that kind of madness to my soul. Okay, so let me put this dragon in the cave and leave it there. Okay. Oh, they see it. They think that S is in. It is not entertaining. Hey, Demetri. Demetri says all I know is when I do what I do is done. All I gotta be is accountable. That's true too. And make the decisions on what I'm going to do and going forward. That I agree. I agree. And clearly, evidently, Reed don't want to stand in account of some of the stuff that's been said, about her. I don't know why. You know, there's no apologies, no explanations, no regret. That's right. I agree with that. And I don't think that Reed is that slow. No, she got something up. I hope so. Did y'all hear heard the old girl said Reed was sending nude pic. Well, yeah, now I heard that part about she sent that girl the pic saying how this look or something like that or whatever. I heard that. You know, I heard that. Thank you, Certified Tech. Y'all please hit the like button. Please share the video. What about that? And subscribe to the channel. And so, anyway, I just found it fascinating. I don't know why they said her channel was on incognito, and you know, uh, it is what it is. I just would have came out and cussed everybody out. Y'all know me, okay? I just no, 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 no. But it wasn't a good look to let a spat between somebody that you knew you couldn't trust in the first place make you go incognito with you. And I also heard that she said that she wasn't gonna be doing content for free, and then her channel was demonetized, or whatever, whatever. That's an excuse. Cause now I don't know what you done told this chick that you supposed to be so embarrassed of, you don't want her to come out here and say it. But if you don't start nothing for future reference, it won't be nothing. Why would you be on the phone with somebody giving them your personal business in the first place anyway? Why would you do that? You know? Why would you do that with somebody you don't know for real? I don't understand. I don't understand the psychology behind that. But anyway, that's all I got on that. It was too but it was a dark cloud over the YouTube beef sector yesterday, and I was like, well, I'll just come back and I'll talk about it another day. And so that's what we did today. So that's what I think about Reed running from herself. I hope she gets herself together. I would love to see her come back swinging. Going 0 dark 30 on that demon. I would love to see that. You know, I would love to see that. I would like to see her throw down the gauntlet because that's what I would have done. But that's just me, child. Oh, and also before we go on to because I got new questions about the IHop Gate because I found out something that I didn't know. Now y'all know a lot of people don't like history and all of this and all that hate kind of me, but every once in a while a new name will pop up and I'll be like, hold up, let me go on back down this rabbit hole again. Okay. But anyway, before we get to that, I was listening to Sean Bradley the other day, right? Y'all know the interview. Y'all remember the interview from the other day between him and Leo interviewed Ness and Lolo, right? So a lot of people, including me, thought that Sean Bradley was on Ness's side, right? But Sean Bradley said something that really explained to me what he's doing, and I get it now. I get it, Sean Bradley, and I just want him to know that if he's listening. Sean Bradley said he is sector first, right? So that man, he just wants to hear the mess. He said he done been here all these years, and now he just want to hear the mess, right? He is sector first. This supposed to be the beef sector. We supposed to be messy. So in my mind, Sean ain't necessarily on nobody's side. It's just if you the biggest train wreck at the time, he gonna try to spear you on. Not have your back, but try to spear you on. Like when he used to be all over there at what is her name at the spaceship over there at Intel. Y'all know him and his some of his people used to be over there consistently over there on the spaceship, right? So, but now Ness is the latest train wreck. You know what I mean? And he's trying to, spear her along. You know what I mean? Meaning, let me give her some words of encouragement so she can keep up this debacle. Cause we know these train wrecks around her are very entertaining. So when you say he's second first, he don't necessarily be for nobody. He just be for the mess. And whoever's the messiest at the time, you know what I mean? He gonna try to spur you on. He gonna try to get you to go harder. Okay? Leo got mad at anyone who was not with Ness in the comment. I don't agree with that. Leo stopped the show to check someone when they told her Ness mic was overpowering and loud. Well, now we know she got that real weird. Hey Tracy, that weird microphone. I don't even know why, because she got a big ass mouth. She need to back away from it a little bit. Okay. So anyway, I just wanted to say that on the side note about Sean Bradley. Sean Bradley, I get it now. When he said he sacked her first, I was like, I get it. Okay. That makes sense. I had never heard him say that before. I don't know if he said that before, but it's the first time I heard him say it. Now I get it. I really do get it. Basically, he's sending your ass out. Basically, is what he's saying. The host can order my that's some BS from there. I don't even know if she said that or not. I thought it was a good interview. Me myself. I thought her and Sean did a good job. Especially when Sean made that comment, because I get it now. But anyway, move right along. I won't dwell on it. I just want to mention that. You know what I mean? I don't care about nobody's mic and all this and all that. All is said and done now. You know what I mean? So I got questions about IHop Gate again. So who I was listening to somebody this morning. Shoot, it just went right out of my head. But anyway, we know about the IHop Gate, right? I did not know that the Tea Lounge. I don't agree with that about Leo being mad about the chat. Yeah, I don't agree with it either. I thought it was a wonderful interview. Why would Leo be mad at somebody about their mic? Like, it was a good interview. She got a lot of numbers off that interview. You know what I mean? So anyway, uh, I didn't know that the Tea Lounge was involved with IHop Gate allegedly, right? Now I remember, of course, Kiki, but I remember the crew now. I remember those names used to be on QB's channel. So they mentioned whose channel did I hear it on? But they mentioned when it comes to IHop Gate, they mentioned of course Kiki. They mentioned Kiki, Dory, QB, and T Lounge, right? And so I remember the T Lounge being over there, right? And so if you guys, remember, I know some people in the chat that remember how IHop Gate went down, right? So here's my thing, right? So do y'all remember in the midst of IHop Gate, they start talking about this white van? Hit the one if any Tracy, do you remember them talking about this suspicious white van that was outside? And y'all, if you remember, people were speculating, if Kiki and VS was, gonna leave the place with Kiki and them go do what they do. Let me read this. Demetrius said she was not involved. The reason you ain't know that lie only comes when mushmouth deflecting on people. Oh, is that right? But now see, here's the thing. Well, I'm gonna say allegedly involved, right? Because I do remember them all being over there. So here's what I'm thinking, right? I don't even know when y'all was talking about if y'all remember the mysterious white van that they were talking about. You remember that white van, Queen Mo? Thank you. Thank you. I don't want to be all out by myself without nobody knowing what I'm talking about, right? So Kiki and VS, done, agreed to meet up at the IHOP, right? Then we know that was going on. Somebody he could have been involved too. Aim at myself. Now when they said Kiki and the T Lounge and Dory and QB, and I was thinking, who else was involved? Who else was involved behind the scenes? Okay. Now we all remember who QB's mentor was, right? Or still is or was. And then we know that her and VS been battling it out for years, and I'm thinking, oh, you weren't around the sector back then. I said, you know. And so anyway, so they said this new suspect, which is the T Lounge, right? So they in the IHOP. You remember the white van too, Destiny? So here's my thing. If Shireen hadn't showed up, because see, I think Shireen, now at first I thought somebody had sent Shireen, to the IHOP, right? That's what some people were speculating, right? Hey, Blackberry Molasses. But I'm thinking, what if Shireen seen it online and Shireen I remember Shireen, VS said Shireen had been asking her to come to her house and she had offered her some old furniture, and all of this and all of that. And, VS had to tell her to leave her alone. Shireen was really allegedly obsessed with VS and she don't want to fool with the lady, right? Because evidently they live all in the same city or something, right? So, did Shireen just see it that morning and see that they was gone? That's what I'm thinking. Did Shireen mess up the real play? Cause she got in that Uber and hopped her sick butt in it and went to the IHop, and then the fight ensued, and that's what messed the whole thing up. You know, because my thing, what if Kiki would have talked VS into leaving with her? You know what I mean? It could have been a whole Shanquilla Robinson situation, right? And who was driving the white van? Was the person that was driving the white van the one that was involved with? I guess it was Kiki, baby daddy that's married to Dory or whatever that situation was that came out. Is that who was driving the white van? Could it have been turned into a Shanquilla Robinson situation? You know what I mean? You got to think about it. I was like, oh, it was quite the collaboration going on around here at the IHop Gate, you know. And so, really, did Shireen save the day? Instead of her going to jail, she could have been going to the mall. Because I really felt like they was trying to lure her out. And what if they would have gotten her in the back of that white van? Or what if she had even been lured? That's just nuts, right? And what if she had even been lured to that girl's house and something popped out from there? Because it's real easy to get to walk yourself into a dangerous situation. And when you got all that bad demonic energy flourishing around at one point in time, that's how bad things happen. Okay? That's what I believe happened with the Shanquilla Robinson case. It was so much more than a fight. All that bad demonic energy took hold, and that's why Shanquilla Robinson is not here with us anymore. And that was all surrounding her so-called friends, right? So I'm thinking, dang, should she be thanking Shireen? People play way too much on her. People lose their daily behind BS like that. Child, you mean lose their mind behind this? But I was just thinking about that, y'all. I was just thinking about it. What if Shireen hadn't showed up? Did Shireen, because of Shireen, did the true plans get thwarted? You know what I mean? Because what was really gonna happen had Shireen not showed up? That's what I want to know. That's why I had more questions about it. So I'm thinking, oh girl really might need to be thanking Shireen. Because she could have been the Shanquilla Robinson before Shanquilla Robinson, you know? So she might need to be thanking her, honestly. I mean, she's been so pent up for years about having to spend this time off YouTube, having to go to jail for a couple of days. That could have saved her life. Well, I guess we'll never know. But I found that I didn't realize, but what brought it up for me again was that one name, the Tea Lounge, right? So evidently the Tea Lounge is really, really messy. She one of them people that I never paid too much attention to. Now I paid attention to her a while back when this whole situation. Y'all remember that whole situation came out about her doing an online play or whatever with Lady Nika and all of them. I forgot the name of the play, but it never came about, and all of this and all of that. That is the first time I really paid attention to her in particular, but I do remember her being over there with QB, right? And I also see QB popping out a little bit more now. Is he gonna start doing his own thing again? Like what is that? I hope so. Because I always thought QB was his whole channel was sabotaged when he started following behind his mentor. He could have been so much further along right now, but because of his association, it just pretty much did not do him any favors at all. It was a white Honda, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, Lady Tia, chat. At this point, I think it was a conspiracy about a group of it. Well, I mean, that's what I was wondering, Lady Tia. What if Shireen had showed up? What could have happened had Shireen not showed up? That's my issue. Okay. What about the lady that was trying to hear on LB by her ex of arguing with? Hey, Hey, like I said, Shanquilla Robinson, she ain't messy like it. Every time her name comes up, if it's out of Reed mouth or nobody else. Well, now did Reed have something to do with that? Now I remember she was jumping from panel. She either dropped down in my chat or jumped on my panel to explain that whole thing about the play. So I don't know if Reed started that or how it came about, but the play never came to fruition. And she was even talking about that came out of her own mouth. You know, so that's the first time I ever really paid attention to her. You don't think she messy like it, Kimberly Black? I don't know. I really don't know nothing about her. Oh, she started that. So Reed started that lie about all that. Oh wow. Oh wow. Interesting. Child. Oh, what a tangled web we weave when first we practice to deceive. Okay, that's all I'm saying. You gotta watch who you associate yourself with. People act like they ain't got no home training. So people that got home training act like they ain't got no sense when they come online. Honey, home training is home training. Okay? What make you think you can, you got some sense offline, whether you do or not, I don't know, because mental illness is real. But if you're that gullible offline, the way people are, or gullible online, I just don't know what to tell you. How is you living your life? I'm going to keep my opinions, thoughts to myself from now on. This is not my sector, and I truly don't know how to. Well, you know what? That I aim at myself. I feel you. Mm-hmm. Reed was the only one who brought that. Is that right, Lady Tia? Child. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, that's when you start dragging Reed when that happened. That came up with the play thing and all of this and all that. Yo, I really wish it could have came to fruition, but child, whatever. Mm-mm. I even heard it on the side note. I even heard that lady in reference to Reed popped up over at Jay Wilson's and Dovey's. I was like, damn, she was doing a whole press tour for real, right? So, but anyway, that's the question I had about IHop Gate. You know what I mean? And so just remembering, the past of some of the things went on. What really would have happened had Shireen not popped up? You know what I mean? Could it have been a Shanquilla Robinson type situation that they really had planned? You know, that was the question that I had about that. Okay. So now about the ODS interview. So you guys saw the ODS did an interview last night with Sir King and Lemon. I listened to that interview this morning. The conspiracy was interesting because so many people were against VS when it all went down. Everyone was live everybody was live that morning. Yeah, and but like that, and that's why I said, Lady T, as far as the conspiracy side goes, what would have happened had Shireen not showed up? Because I don't think that was part of the plan. I think she just popped up because she seen it going down online, and since she was, had been online, really, in my opinion, obsessed with VS, she figured she'd get in a Uber and come meet her finally. Okay. Because it seemed like from the way that VS talking, the woman was trying to lure her to her house anyway. Hey, Mr. C, you know. So but anyway, that was just the questions I had about it. I'm like, what would have happened if Shireen didn't show up, Chad? Mm-mm. But anyway, move right along, Chad. Move right along. Mm-mm. Okay, so like I said, ODS did an interview last night. I'm sure a lot of people saw it between Lemon and Sir King. Now, as far as the interview goes, I thought it was a good interview. It wasn't a lot of drama. It was a good conversation. I felt like ODS did a good job. I think he did a good job with some of the the questions that he asked. For me, I would have asked more salacious questions, but y'all know me, I'm messy. But the people coming up, hey ODS, I think you did a good job last night, love. And some of the people coming up was asking good questions. I don't know who that Queen Tulsa person is, but she's very annoying to me at this point. I don't understand why I don't I was annoyed with her kept coming up, and I just don't understand that. But all in all, it was a good interview in my opinion. Now, as far as what I think about, I think that when it comes to Sir King and Lemon, I think that Lemon, they was asking about when Lemon was on Sir King's chat and he changed and his two lemons and all this and all that. I don't feel like it was nothing wrong with Lemon adhering to Sir King's rules. Hey, Buddha Bell. Hey, Trey. When it was Sir King's channel. You see what I'm saying? Hey, Lee Brand New. It was Sir King's channel and he was co-hosting. And if Sir King gonna ask him, hey, chill on this, don't do this and so much, shoot, and Lemon did it. Okay, what's wrong with that? He wasn't trying to disrespect Sir King's rules. I didn't see nothing wrong with that, right? And I don't necessarily think it's two lemons. Now they was also talking about his alcohol issue. Now I thought it was some good advice when Sir King suggested to him that he get another backup channel, especially if you are going to sleep on your live and you are still live and you relying on people that's gonna hit your link to keep your live safe. I don't understand that train of thought, but you can lose your channel like that. Okay. So if you're gonna do that sort of thing, you might want to get you another channel and go on to get it monetized. I got a whole other channel. Now, y'all know every once in a while I get an urge to do entertainment news. So my other channel is called Miss O's T Blog channel, right? And so every once in a while, I get a hankering to do me some entertainment news. I'm getting ready to do another video about Diddy because there's been some new charges found on him, and I find it very interesting. But I ain't done a video over there in a while. But that channel is monetized, and so I guess I don't call it a backup channel, but I do call it another channel. So I don't see nothing wrong with Sir King suggesting that let me get another channel. But I think that when it comes, the difference between Sir King's channel and Lemon channel, in my opinion, is that Sir King is a little more controlled about his panel. You know what I mean? It's ran a different way, right? New charges. New charges about what, Tiffany? What you talking about? So anyway, I think some people are really controlled about how they run their channel. They run a specific way. I am like that, right? As opposed to somebody like Lemon, he kind of let people, run free and do their own thing on the channel. Oh yeah, P did. Yeah, he got some new charges with that black girl that was in Danity Kane. I forget her name right now, but y'all, that's very interesting. She said that she actually witnessed uh uh Kim Porter being assaulted allegedly. But y'all gotta do that video. I was like, what? Wait, what? And it's not only just Kim Porter, but also what's her name? The one that brought him down. What's her name? Cassie, as well as Cassie. I was like, what? Yeah, Don Richards. Thank you, Trey. Don Richards. Y'all don't get me into that right now. I think I'm gonna have to do a video on that. I'm like, wait, what? And then this guy that's in prison right now also won a case against Diddy for $100 million for assault. I was like, wait, what? Child. But anyway, y'all. Yep. Lady Tia Roger was typing it as I was thinking it. Mm-hmm. And so yeah, but anyway, I got another channel. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that piece of advice. You know what I mean? And some people are speculating that Sir King is kind of jealous of Lemon's channel. It's doing better than Sir King's channel. You know what I mean? And I feel that there is some little jealousy and envy right there. Cause let's keep it a buck. This is YouTube. You know what I mean? And I think that Lemon felt like Sir King didn't support him when he was starting his channel because he was reaching out to a lot of other people trying to learn how to do he said trying to learn how to do the get the monetization started and learn how to do the StreamYard and all this and all that. And so evidently Sir King wasn't there for him during those times, and and other people were helping him. So I do think Lemon feels a hurt in a way about that. You know what I mean? Now, Sir King said that he had been urging Lemon to start his own, platform, but he wasn't, he didn't give no deadline, no launch date when he was going to start it, and didn't when he did start it, he just started it, right? But I think there's a little jealousy and envy. I really do. When it comes, because they are both content creators. And I think that Lemon is more likable than Sir King. Do I feel like Sir King fits over there with Lemon and his people? No. No. It seemed like miscommunication because if you have access to him, why not just contact him directly? That's true too. So, like, all in all, I thought it was a very good interview. It was over 1,000 people in there, which brings me to the. But all in all, I liked the interview. It was cool. Nobody spazzed out. They were both adult about the situation, in my opinion. So I like the interview. ODS, if you're still in here, I think you did a great job. I liked it. But baby, after the end, now here's where I got questions. Right now, I don't know if it was during the interview or after the interview was over. ODS and Ness gets into it, right? Now ODS struck up another live after the interview, and he read Ness down to the ground. He read her so bad he was talking about them Mario pajamas she had on. Now I got now let me ask y'all this on the side note. Why in the fuck is a grown woman running around with child pajamas on? And I didn't even know that they made grown person size child like pajamas, like Tigger and Mario. I didn't even know that they made those for adults. Why in the hell is she finding adult size child pajamas? But okay, it is what it is. I yeah. But here's the question I got, ODS, if you still in it or anybody else. Did did the girl, did Ness start crying, like crying real tears, or was she just jealous because you got 1,000 with the interview that you did? That's the question that I had, because I heard ODS said that she was over there crying because about the interview and him getting so many people over there, because she was live at the same time. I guess she felt the way because ODS was doing better than her. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to make it make sense. Hold on. I hope this is for real with y'all. I know I got to put up my thing, right? Let me put up Wendy in honor of ODS because we both love. Oh, that's Wendy. Okay, ODS. Hey, ODS.
Good afternoon. It's me. Hello.
Hey, I got you right here. So,
You good?
ODS.
My bad. I was taking a nap when I was listening, and I dozed off, and I heard you say my name again. I said, "Let me get back up."
You a mess. So, did she actually cry real tears or was
So
she just
it
complaining?
seemed real. Now, keep in mind, she was under the influence as usual,
Of, of
so
course.
that can also alter your emotions. But
Mm-hmm.
it seemed like a real cry this time, whereas the night before when she privated the live that she cried on, I think that was
Mm-hmm.
just a little money grab. But
Mm.
yeah, she definitely did a cry. It's at the 30-minute mark. I timed it. I time stamped it under the video. If y'all want to go click on it, you can go see it for yourself. But
So,
it felt real to me. And
what was she crying about though?
so I noticed she was live, and she always talks shit. She get to talk about my numbers and can brag about how she feels like I'm such a failure and I need everybody to do everything for me. So since my live was running itself and I had a second device, I dropped down to her live.
Mm.
And when I dropped down, she immediately attacks. Oh, which let me know that she was already watching and she knew I was live when she went live.
Mm.
Oh, you have
Mm.
1,000 in your chat, yet you're over here looking in my chat and this, that, and the third, and went on to call me all kind of yags and this, that, and the third. Like that's the
Mm.
only reason I let loose like I did, because she didn't have to overreact and put on that big scene that she put on. Um,
Right.
and when she cried, I haven't even cussed her out yet. Like after I saw that
So
cry
what
and
did
that
she cry about?
display,
Oh, so wait. Well, hold up. I got a quick. I got questions. I'm sorry. I ain't trying to interrupt, but
you
I
good?
didn't see. So she cried because you went over there, but you hadn't read her down to grade. So did she cry because you had so many people in the chat? I'm
We
just
don't.
trying to
Nobody
figure out
knows. She's crying because she's going through something. Clearly, she's walking around
clearly.
in adult costumes, driving to stores late at night to meet random men on camera. Like she's
You
screaming for
what?
help. Yeah, you got to
Who did
watch
she
that
go
video. That
meet?
video that happened on that video too.
Yeah. See, I didn't even. I ain't gonna lie. I be want Cliff. versions of things, right? Her videos be so long that I can't get into it, right? So I clicked on over there. I tried to scroll through to find a cry. I couldn't find a cry.
So
I
the
seen
cry is
her
at
dancing
31
a lot.
minutes, and at the last 3 minutes, she's sitting in her car. She's riding to either meet her pimp or some type of a dealer, and they
Oh
said
wow.
something about $50 included.
What?
And that's when the camera cut off.
What? Do you think she oh,
I
okay.
don't think nobody will pay for that, Olivia.
Oh, that's what I was. You took it.
Should
Don't
I
be in
would
my
think a
head. Get
drug.
out of my head.
I would think a drug mule more than anything.
Get out of my head, ODS. Leave my head alone, okay?
Yeah, I already
But
knew where you was
yeah,
going with it.
I tried to stop myself.
But there's a lot of unstableness going on this week, so I pray for the
Yeah.
sector and the people that's on here.
Mm.
Logging off is healthy and it's okay. While I'm a full time content
Yes.
creator and I try to at least do 1 hour a day, if
Yes.
I don't feel mentally here, I'm not gonna force myself
Yes.
to come on here.
Yeah, but let me. You know what, ODS? It was so much bad energy yesterday. I said, you know what I'm gonna do with the Reed situation? I'm gonna log off and I'm gonna get a recap today, and that's what I did. Because I didn't want none of that bad energy transported onto me and affecting my psychologicals. Okay, cause see, I take it offline and I have a real bad day for real.
So you know
Real.
Hypnotic is very positive. Hypnotic says she was crying because her new subbies were complimenting her and telling her how beautiful she was.
That's why she was crying.
I guess if you don't hear that often, that would be kind of shocking.
So basically, they was lying to her.
They were amazed at this big black woman with this Mario outfit on. I'm sure they don't see that much in their country.
Acting a complete monkey.
It's
And
the
see,
crack.
that's the thing. Let me ask you this though. Why I got you on here? Do you think that her numbers are real? Do she think she buying subs, or do you think it's the fact that she's doing the streaming thing?
As much
That
as
y'all be
people
doing
want to
is
say
bringing
that
the numbers.
as much as people want to say she's buying them, I just know Ness can't afford to pay to buy views. Like, and that's no shade.
Right.
I don't think, and the girl always talking about don't say her name, fuck her too. But I don't think her ex has brought her none. I think that was bullshit when she dropped that receipt. I think she
Right.
doctored up some shit to make it look like she really
Yeah.
purchased her some views. But I think she's organically getting them from the live streams.
Hmm. Yeah, I do. I do, cause she doing that new. What do you call the streaming stuff that y'all be doing? What do you call it?
The vertical,
Yeah, the vertical. And because of the vertical, it exposes y'all to different subscribers because their vertical goes everywhere. It just don't go to this sector. Like we do the stream yards and stuff, it's pretty much,
correct.
over here.
Because
But
YouTube is
when
going to
it's
promote
vertical,
their
it's
own
like
platform
everybody.
first before they can push out the StreamYard.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
look, I'm gonna answer this and then I'll go. Well, not answer it. Bougie Auntie said her crying wasn't related to ODS. It was about her new subscribers. So I could believe that Bougie Auntie if she had got like 1,000 at one time. But for
Right.
four new script subscribers to come in, you gonna cry and you think that's a healthy transaction?
I think her feelings got hurt because your numbers was outpowering her numbers with that thousand in the chat you had over there, and she was live at the same time trying to compete and she
I just
lost.
think she's an emotional person and she just was probably going through something and it just came out as a cry. But I'm gonna take advantage of the opportunity to just say I made her cry just because I'm a bully.
Well, I know you read. Now she should have been crying if she listened to you read her ass. That what she should have been crying about because you read her from head to toe and everything in the middle. I was like, oh, I hope everybody that okay. That was a beef sector a drag, honey. I'm like, go ODS. Okay.
I
You
felt
was
real
like, let me
disrespected.
calm down. Let me
I
calm
felt,
down. I'm
and it
like,
was
go
1 o'clock in the
ODS.
morning. It was 1 o'clock in the
Uh,
morning. I could hear myself yelling. I'm like, no, let's not do this. For my neighbors to think I'm in my house having fights, like, let me stop.
Woo, baby, but she rubbed you the wrong way, and it was absolutely appropriate for you to come back and drag that ass. See, that's how you do that, right there. I'm just saying,
Now,
it's just
Doja just spoke a word. Doja said, let's clock the real tea. The hoe was crying because she knows the overall opinion on her has changed for the worse in the sector, and this is the start of her downfall. She knows it, and and
yeah.
I agree 100%.
I agree with that too.
She
That's
done
why she
played so
doesn't
many
do so much
games and
verticals.
all of this stuff. The Lolo
Mhm.
stuff was the final straw. So people really who
Yeah,
still had her thought this trip ruined her. Like this
yeah,
trip was the worst thing that could have happened.
yes. I
So
absolutely agree with that. Like
She
she
got her
over,
core group and they're gonna be there. If she gets,
mhm,
she can go ahead and she can get 7,000 more people, but they won't be the
mhm,
same as the people that she have, and they won't participate in anything outside of jokes and ridicule. So they won't be sending
right,
cash apps. So it's not really that beneficial. You can have
yeah,
17,000 people, but give me 50 people from the beef sector that got a bag and don't mind
yes,
spending it, and I'm satisfied with
yes.
that. And on that
But
note,
see,
thank you
that's
for
the
Miss O.
thing too. When you got them vertical lives and the people are subscribing, it's different because those people are not from your sector, and you want acknowledgement from your sector. Do you see what I'm saying? So she can do all the vertical lives she want to. It's still not gonna be the same. Do you see what I'm saying? If that makes sense.
Yep,
So I
you.
don't, I
It
don't,
makes absolute sense.
yeah, I don't even, but I do think that she ought to get no subscribers cause of those verticalized. Now I think that, in my opinion, I don't know if you agree or not, and I know you're trying to go, but do you think that, because I think that this heat played an essential role in her starting that channel,
Success of her
because we
channel. You
know that
said
the
that.
beef,
I believe it.
uh,
From
okay, and then
organization
Miss
to
Heat ain't that she's really not a people person. She sound like a robot. She's very a monotone person. But I think that she is the one that created the nest that we're seeing now. And then Nest turned around and pissed on her. When she had got what she needed to get on YouTube. And so in my opinion, Heat is really salty about it because she seen that as their project. Do you agree or not?
So I agree, but I also see. So I believe that Ness don't watch nobody. Let her tell it. She don't like none of our commentary. She can't stomach us. She don't have time, and she's always live. So of course she had to switch her content from what the beef sector is talking about because she can't pay attention and bring back what people are doing. This Heat was doing it for her, putting it on a note card, and she was reading it, sort of like a
Mm.
teleprompter, with like a news
Oh.
reporter. And without
Mm.
that production team giving her the story, that's why she decided to go do her own thing. And that's why now she's still acting like she doing something. And she always, well, he has a panel and he only can use a panel to get numbers. I don't care what it takes to get the numbers, as long as I get the numbers. Because at the end of the day, the check don't say you get X amount for having a panel by yourself and you get a bonus for having a panel or something like. No, it's all the clicks and the views all the same at the end of the day. So if I choose to
Yeah.
work smarter and have more people up to give more opinions at one time and not have to run the show for myself, that's me working
Yeah.
smarter, not harder. You can sit on here and
Yeah.
slave for hours and just sit in front of the camera all day and do nothing with yourself. But I have a life. Give me 1 hour, I'm good.
And let me
Um,
ask you this, ODS. Why the hell does she have? Is that like her first apartment? I mean, like even when I was in the dorms when I was in college, did I not have handbags hung on my wall? Like, what is that about?
yeah, I don't get that concept. Um, I don't. I have pictures hung on my walls, and I actually have an LED light, and like we don't put bags and stuff on the walls, but
Yeah, like in adults
it's. I
apartment
told you
supposedly.
it's like a dorm room. She's in her first college room.
Right, and it's really even below a dorm room. It's kind of like when you was in high school or something. You had your little posters. Back in my day, we had posters and
Hmm.
things of that nature and all of this and all of that. Pictures of our friends when we go out and all this and all that. But by the time I got to college, honey, I didn't have time to hang handbags on my wall.
Yeah,
And she
she got a
30
lot of
something
free
years
time, so
old. I
she
mean,
has a
she
lot of free
suffered from
time.
arrested development in a real bad way. I'm not even trying to drag her. I'm just trying to make it make sense. So, I mean, and then do you think she wearing those adult size kid pajamas as a way to, accentuate her being a clown for the verticals? Do you think that's what that's for?
I think it does draw more attention, and she
Mm-hmm.
just likes to be different. So, if anything, look at me to take away from looking directly at her,
Mm-hmm.
then she's all for it.
My God. And she a
Hmm.
grown woman in her 30s. And
Yeah, that's
okay, so
sad.
you acting, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying that's sad.
Yeah, you acting like a clown. Okay, you acting like a clown on here doing all this and all that. But in your actual life, you are showing us when you go live how you living as a 30-year-old woman with bags on your wall. And I'm thinking, okay, is she for real? Is this the first time she done had somewhere to live? And my thing is, she come out here calling people bastards and trash and all this and all. I'm thinking, girl, you really talking to yourself. Who was that she
Yeah,
called a prostitute that day? I was like,
it's
look
a
at
lot
here.
of projection. It's a lot of projection, but
A lot of projection.
you
A
know,
lot of
YouTube is a
projection.
place where you can be the character that you choose to be. And as long as
I
people
get it.
continue to support it, it'll continue to grow. So I'm here for it. I love a good
Yeah.
spiral out. And
Hmm.
I'm waiting just on the next episode.
I know, right? Because it's good. It's content. You know what I mean? It's good content.
It
We're gonna
is.
talk about it.
It is. But I do want to thank you for inviting me up. I'm glad I woke up and hit the link so I can answer those
Me
questions for
too.
you.
Me
But
too. Because
enjoy the rest of your
I
day.
was okay. And thank you. And I just want to say I'm liking the fact that you're a full time content creator. You know what I
Thank you.
mean? I'm liking the way that you're moving. I hope you keep it up. That's very
I'm trying to
entertaining.
just open up and just have good, chill lives. Like whatever happens,
Hmm.
happens. But everything ain't got to be drama. It can just be a chill time. So thank you for the support, and I'll see you around.
Okay. And thank you for them that Buddha. What do you call them Buddha balls? I'm gonna try that.
Oh, them Buddha and balls. Yeah,
Buddha.
they
Yeah,
were fun to make. I
I
didn't
had
realize
never
how
heard of
long it
that
took.
before. You didn't realize how long it took.
I didn't
I'm gonna
realize
try
it
it with
was such
something
a
with beef
process.
though.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna try it with beef.
that would be nice. Just only thing, my only concern with beef is make sure you don't get a greasy cut because you don't want it to be greasy as you eating it.
But that's true. You can use that. You know how you use that lean and
The higher level, right?
yeah, the higher level. You know, not just the regular ground beef, the more leaner beef. You know what I mean? That's what I was
Uh-huh.
gonna try it with. You
But
know what I
yeah,
mean?
it's
So
very
yeah,
easy, simple. You can look on TikTok. That's where I got my recipe from.
I'm gonna be looking at your video, but I am gonna do it because I like to do something different, trying to change it up every once in a while for around here. And I'm thinking because that was on TikTok when I make them things up and give them to my nephew and his friends because you know they all big, they play football and stuff, right?
They'll love it.
And I'm thinking they gonna love it because it was on TikTok. And I was like, oh, yeah, said he got this recipe for TikTok, so it must be popular with the kids. So I'm gonna replicate it, and I'm gonna tell you how it turned out because I know they gonna love it, child.
All right, now, my
Okay,
suggestion is make them smaller than bigger because they are so filling, but they also
okay,
were good. So,
okay. Well,
you
child,
got a
I'm getting.
question on the board? They said, "What's the fake crown about?" It's sympathy and payola. Sympathy
Hmm.
and payola.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. Oh, ODS gone. Well, thank you, ODS, for coming up. Thank you, ODS, for coming up. Child. But y'all, yeah, I was wondering if there is actually thanks to Hypnotic Touch, thanks for and thank you ODS for coming up. Thanks for posting the timestamp uh Hypnotic because I was like, well, I was trying to see the actual tears or whatever. And I'm thinking, what is you crying for? Yo, thank you so much, ODS, and thank you for doing that. I am gonna be looking at your video when it comes time to make them booting balls. And I know I'm not saying it right, y'all, but I'm gonna follow ODS instruction. I'm gonna do everything he did in that video, but except I'm gonna be using beef because I'm gonna try it for the young folks around. Since it's on TikTok, it must be popular, so I'm gonna try it on them, and it's something different for these youngins, child. For these youngins, I'm gonna try them out. And I'm glad ODS brought that. I love when he do his cooking videos and stuff. Yeah, I know I'll be trying something different. You know what I mean? Yeah, thank you, him not to touch the 31 minute timestamp. I'm gonna be looking at that so I can see if it was real or fake. But the person, the girl that said, it don't matter how many names you call people. If you insecure about something and you got low self esteem, and you coming out so strong, but you really can't back it up. You know what I mean? Like, you just need to stop or not. But it's a whole train wreck, And then I agree with ODS when it comes. I don't even necessarily think that she buying views or clicks or even subscribers. I think she getting them extra views from them people from the vertical lives. But my thing is, it ain't like getting the new subscribers from your peers. And what I mean by your peers is the people down here in this sector. You know what I mean? And so it's different. So if she's still looking to just get a check, okay, that's cool, but it still ain't the same. You know what I mean? And so she gonna have to keep on her wearing them adult size kid pajamas and looking like a whole clown because that's what they see you as, a whole clown. So but why you wearing that stuff offline is beyond me. Now, okay, you putting it on YouTube to be a clown, right? But why you wearing it in your everyday life? Like, are you okay? Child, Miss O, no one channel grows that fast, respectfully. I mean, like, when the vertical live thing that it goes out to different spaces. You know what I mean? And so That's what I think is going on, you know. But as far as the heat goes, I think, she felt like her and Ness was building together when it came to that channel. Like she was in the back, doing all the work. And like ODS said, it's almost like a teleprompter. And Ness was the one presenting, what it is that Heat was providing behind the scenes. And so, I felt like, but she kicked this Heat to the side, and I think it made this Heat feel away, you know. And so, but that's just that's just how I feel about it. Oh, this says she in your bushes, LOL. She did a wall post, still crying. Oh, did she really? What she say on the wall post, y'all? Yeah. Ness fell off big time. Vertical ain't helping. We all see the decline. Well, I mean, she, self sabotage. Like ODS said, when she went through that thing, that trip was her downfall. And the way that she came back and tried to play Lolo, that didn't work out good for her either. So she doing what she got to do. She in the clouds typing on her wall. ODS. Is that what she said about Odie, child? The only way someone the only way someone grows rapidly is if you do something that's viral. Ness haven't done anything wrong. Well, Odie, okay, Nubian. You know what I mean? Hey, 5,000 new subscribers in a week. That's not possible. I'm not the channel holder. I was just, in my opinion, that's what was going on. But I mean, anything is possible around here, child. Anything is possible. But you don't. Why would you buy subscribers? You don't get paid for them. And if you're in the business of making money on YouTube, you already know that if you buy subscribers, that does not turn into money. You can buy the subscribers if you want to, but it's not going to turn into a big YouTube check. That's not how it works. You got to have an actual organic subscribers for it to turn into money. So that's how I see it. I've seen it happen to others, Nubian. She is not the only one. It still don't, yeah. Well, it's the truth, and chat doesn't reflect five. I Hey, you know what I mean? Not my channel, child. Just my theory. Whatever's going on, okay. The amount of people in her chat does not match her sub number. Heck yeah, she buying subs to save. Hey, okay. You know what I mean? All right. I know I got a whole lot of subscribers from a whole lot of different sectors because I've been in a whole lot of different sectors. But my subscribers are organic. That's why I got my product tag bag and all that other stuff. Okay, but if you do it from the ground up and not cheap, it's a better return on your work. You know what I mean? And so that's what you should do. And so most time in the chat, my subscribers are from over here in the B sector. Since I'm doing this content, I go to the black sector. My subscribers, those will be in the chat. I go to the entertainment sector. That's the chat I get. You know what I mean? But it's still organic. People. I personally am happy for her success. Oh no, you didn't, Demetri. Ness didn't buy the subs. The Heat purchased them for her channel to try and flag Ness channel. Is that right? Oh wow, that's interesting. Wow, that's interesting. Wow. Go look and see what's on the community wall. Youngest, and let me know. Let me know if she said something about me in particular. Okay. Because I already told her what's gonna happen. Mm-hmm. Some people in the chat or a B sector with a few stragglers here and there. But that's true. Yeah. I can yeah, I understand that. I seen the receipt. I seen the receipt. Hey D Dot. But it could have been manipulated. But I don't know. It's just I don't know what they got going on. It's just content for me. Honey, this is just my commentary, okay? It's just let's give them something to talk about. That's all it is for me, child. That is all. But anyway, child, this Heat has a receipt. What she paid $99 for. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. Okay. Like I said, it's just content for me, child. It's just speculation. You know what I mean? Anyone can buy subs from something. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's not gonna resonate in the cash though. That's hustling backwards. You know. But y'all, we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see what is gonna have. Reed. I challenge you to come back swinging. You know, I went to check the page. The post is gone. Diva one. What? Thank you, Demetra. Thank you. Child, Reed. Let me say this to Reed in case you're in the clouds. Reed, I challenge you to come back swinging. I have never known you to leave a fight running, girl. What is wrong with you? I don't know what you're going through, but you've been around here for years, and you know good and well you're supposed to be fighting right now, right? Oh, she directed it to ODS. You know you're supposed to be up here fighting and swinging for the gods, girl, swinging to the gods, okay? Now, if you're gonna be a bad guy, stand in it. Bring your Tweety Bird head ass back and fight. What the fuck wrong with you? You know we need this content. Y'all check out my product tag bag, if you will. Rihanna has some new, a couple of new Fenty hair products. You know, and those 4C her products are the bomb diggity. Y'all check out my tag bag for your hair care needs. Ain't that stupid Dominique Devereaux? Like, why would you run? Like, are you okay? Child, I wish I would. Miss O, she was wearing a costume from the Nintendo, right? A Nintendo Mario. Yes, last night for what I seen it. Yeah, she was dressed up as one of the characters. You are absolutely right about that. You are absolutely right. Mm. That is so lame and goofy and ugly. You are an adult. You are a 30-something-year-old woman wearing children's costumes. Are you okay? Now, I know they say be a clown, be a clown. All the world loves a clown, but baby, that's taking it to a whole different level. It's a whole different level of dysfunction. You know, it's a whole different level of arrested development. It's just not cool. Ew. But anyway, y'all, that's all I got. Y'all please hit the like button on your way out the door. If you came in late, please be part of the replay game. Okay, I love you guys so much. I love you in the way that Christ loves you. Y'all keep these demons off your back. Okay, online and offline. Don't let them come to your screen. Okay, don't do that. Don't fall for the okey doke. All right. Mm-mm. But anyway, let me get off here. All right. I look forward to your comments in the comment section. Under this video, because we talked about a lot of stuff. It was a juicy video for me. Thank you so much, ODS baby, for coming up here, as well as for doing that boot and ball. I know I'm pronouncing the wrong recipe. And I'm gonna get off of here, right? Oh, okay, thank you, youngest. But anyway, like I said, I love you guys in the way that Christ loves you. And I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Bye bye. Peace.